And here we've got another fantastic interview for you. And I have to say, I'm very excited about this, and I'm really excited to be working with our next guest, because actually the passion that he shows is just absolutely amazing. So it is with great pleasure that I'm delighted to introduce to you Danny Grant.
Hello.
Thank you very much, and appreciate you taking your time out of your busy life, especially with the Apprentice being on TV at the moment. You must be absolutely overwhelmed at the moment with stuff.
Yeah, it's an absolute whirlwind. Obviously, when I applied, I didn't actually believe that I was going to get onto the show, because you just don't. And now it's airing tomorrow, and it's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see all the episodes.
Absolutely. It's very exciting. Right, Danny, tell us a bit about what you do, a bit about you, and about what you do I'm going to say your daily life.
Okay, so I'm running my own business. We sell activated carbon to the cosmetics industry. So we've been doing that for about a year. We've got 2 really big clients who are actually probably two of some of the world leaders in activated carbon for tooth whitening. So we're actually trying to move now into water filtration and water purification, and we're actually trying to design a water purification unit for home use, and then we're going to use some of the profits to going forward. That's exciting. It's exciting times.
Definitely. It is very exciting for you. And yes, the reinvestment of profits, you're so right, it makes such a huge difference in terms of scaling, doesn't it? In terms of scaling. Right. So in terms of what we're here to talk about today, we're mentoring. Tell us a bit about what mentoring means to you.
I think like mentoring is something. I don't know. I see it as kind of a luxury, because not everyone has great mentors. It's not something that everyone has, and if you don't have it, I mean, some people have got good parents. They might have older brother, sister, uncles, aunties, friends of families. People they work with. Someone around them who's got a good head on their shoulders, who can guide them and understand what they need and try and help them get there. But like, some people just don't have it, and other people just wouldn't even know where to start to find a decent mentor. Like, it is a bit of a luxury, and I coach an under-10s football team. I've got I've sort of working my way doing my football coaching badges. So I see it a lot with some of the kids. Obviously, I'm there to train them for football. But, it's evident in some of the kids they just don't get enough attention and guidance at home or anywhere else in their life. But, it's sad, really. It's sad. Like, everyone should have access to someone who can help them and guide them through life in a decent, positive way.
It's so true. It's such an important thing. Whether you're an adult, whether you're a small child, it is just someone who's walked the walk and can show you the way.
Yeah, exactly that.
Now, is there a particular mentor that's influenced you throughout your life?
Actually, there's been a couple. I actually built helicopters and Formula One cars for sort of 8 or 9 years, and I sort of travelled all over the world doing that. I started doing it when I was 21, and I kind of went from just being in my local area to then being in South Africa, in Johannesburg, building helicopters. And at 21, you don't really, you think you know it all, but you really don't. Like, you just think you do, and I had to grow up pretty quickly. And there was some really helpful contractors who helped me out. They kind of took me under their wing. I think they could probably see I was a bit of a lost sheep, to be fair. Like, I'm a rabbit. I was like a rabbit in the headlights when I was that age, to be fair. And yeah, they really helped me. And it's invaluable. Even some of the little things they tell you, you don't understand straight away. But when you do, maybe later on, it could be weeks or months, it could be years later on, but you actually understand it and the penny drops, and you think, do you know what, they were talking sense. Like, they had my back then, and it does make you appreciate all of the sort of all the things that happen after that and leading up to that, and because you remember it all, it all just clicks at one point, and it's valuable. It's really valuable.
Absolutely, so true, and so true. And it's nice to hear that actually, someone took the time to do that for you. Because let's be honest, when you're a young man working, actually, it's not very often that you get someone that will take you under their wing.
No, that's right. And some people just don't care. Some people just don't care.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And have you found the same in your business? As your business has grown, and you've done a tremendous amount in the space of a year, have you obviously, aside from the apprentice, but have you found anyone that's taken you under their wing along the way?
Not really, not now. I mean, I have a lot of, I've got a really good set of friends now. So once you get above 30, you realise who your friends are, because your patience levels drop, and you don't want to spend time around people that aren't sort of a decent impact in your life. Well, most people think that, some people, not everyone does, but I did. So generally, most of the people I interact with on a day-to-day basis, we kind of understand each other. And I mean, my dad died when I was 18, so and we don't have much family out there. I don't have uncles and aunties and stuff like that here, because my mum's from Brazil. So it's a tricky one. I was very much a lost sheep, and I've had to forge a lot of that myself over the years. But I think now it's just my friends really that keep me going. So and the important thing as well, actually, something I forgot is it's important to understand in yourself by a certain age what it is you want.
Yeah.
So then, if you've got you can have a really good support network. If you haven't got a clue what you want, how can they help you? Yeah.
Absolutely, it's so true. It's so true. So you already mentioned about apply. So you applied for the apprentice.
Yeah.
You got through fantastically. So tell us a bit about what you were hoping to gain from Lord Alan Sugar's menteeship or mentorship, I should say.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't got a corporate bone in my body. I've kind of worked in environments which don't require that. When I was employed, and it's not something I'm hardened to. So I was looking for that. I had to buy a suit the day before the first audition, because I didn't have like a decent suit that I liked, and I thought I've really got to make an impression, so I'm going to go and buy a new suit, and so I'm just not from that world. So I think mainly it was that. It was I wanted to learn how to pitch to influential people, because I wouldn't know where to start. Even it's not something I've done. I was looking for that, just a bit of corporate mentorship, really.
And it's so important. It's it's so important, if you haven't got those skills, that you're able to seek them and to look out for them, aren't you? So I mean, I have to say we're coming up to the end of our time together. But I just want to ask you, in terms of mentoring and the things we've discussed, what do you think the future of mentoring is?
I think the future is again the same sort of theory to what we know about what I know about football coaching now. It's about having the skills and the desire to help other people in a positive way spread further, because instead of having just a small amount of people who have the skills to develop another person, whether it be a friend or a niece or a nephew or a next door neighbour, it could be anyone, like anyone that you hold dear. It'd be handy for everyone, not everyone, but more people to understand what they can do day to day to help people along, and give them a bit of positive energy that they can use to fulfil their dreams. Because it's not something a lot of people know, to be honest. It needs to be more widespread, more training in mentoring and understanding people's needs and working well with people, and lots of different aspects of it.
It's so important, and obviously, the cause that I'm very passionate about is training people to be high quality mentors. So,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you for that. So, if people are interested in your work, in finding out more, in connecting with you, in becoming one of your customers, even,
Yeah.
how do they find you?
They can find my website online. It's www.kaicom.co.uk. It's actually an abbreviation of my son's name, Kai. It's Kai's company. I've shortened it to Kaicom because obviously I just want to build it up and leave it to him one day,
How's
hopefully.
that spelled?
KAICOM. Or they can email me at dannygrant@kaicom.co.uk. Anyone's got any ideas or want to talk to me about anything, find me an email.
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, Danny, it has been an honest, a very genuine pleasure talking to you and just
Vice versa.
hearing about your story. So well done on the last 12 months. And no doubt, we should be talking again. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, lovely to talk to you.